Hey everyone, Anastasia is here. Welcome to my channel, and on this channel I share with you my juice fasting experience and raw vegan foods lifestyle. Thank you for watching, and this video is gonna be what I eat in a day for your requests. So I just finished my 52-day juice fast on May 28th, and it's been amazing. I loved it so much. It's been my third juice fast. In total I did over 200 days of juice fast, and the longest one was 115 days, and now I started eating again. So what do I do? How do I eat? What do I eat? All these questions you guys asked me, and so I'm gonna respond to you right now. So I start my day at 3:30. Sometimes I wake up at 3 to go to my morning job that starts at 4 a.m. and I usually am done by 12:30 at the max, sometimes earlier, sometimes I'm done by 8, like today. Right now it is 8:30 in the morning, and I'm here in nature. This is my second office. So if you guys remember, I had 2 jobs and now I have just 1 job. It feels like a great thing for me to do. I'm taking some break from overworking, and I decided that I'm gonna be working for myself. And so here's my new office. As you can see, it's amazing and beautiful. I feel so much peace and calm over here. My creativity expands over here. I just come to the forest. I feel the best of myself, and I just love doing that. So how do I start my day? I usually wake up, I meditate or pray, I center myself, calm myself down. So I either cycle to my work most of the times. Sometimes I take a car, like I did today, because I needed to take some boxes from my job. And I usually make juices the night before or the morning. So since I wake up so early, I need some energy, but I don't want to eat that early, so I take my juices with me. I already had 1 watermelon juice around 6 a.m. It was 32 ounces watermelon juice. It feels great. I prefer juices other than water for my hydration, because I can get nutrition as well. And right now I'm here in nature. I'm gonna have a call in about 15 minutes, and I took my cantaloupe juice with me, so that's gonna be my second juice for now. And later on in the day I'm gonna be eating 2 meals. I came to the conclusion that it's better for my body to have just 2 meals in a day, not 3. And 1 did not work because, as I said, I wake up really early. I feel I need some energy. So this time around, after the juice fast, I really came to balance with my meals and juices, and I feel what my body needs at any given time, and I listen to my body. So I basically go by intuition, and I eat the meals that I feel my body needs, and they're very simple, and you're gonna see them when I'm gonna be back to you for my lunchtime. So I'm back to you guys for my lunchtime, and it's afternoon in Colorado, where I am right now. I had a phone call, I did some other things also, and it's 12 o'clock. I feel hungry and I'm ready to eat. It's gonna be my first meal of the day, and usually what I do for the first meal of the day is that I eat a bunch of fruits, whatever fruits are in season, whatever my body asks me for to feed it with, I go for it. So today I felt like getting some cantaloupe, and I stopped by the grocery store in the early morning because I just didn't take anything from home with me, and I left all the groceries for my son or for later, for the evening. So I got cantaloupe for right now, and I got some papaya for tomorrow, and I got some raspberries. So I'm gonna eat all of the raspberries, I think so, if I'm not gonna get full before that, and I'm gonna eat the whole cantaloupe. So usually I have my lunchtime in nature over here where I do some work, or I go home and I have my lunch with my son if he is at home at that time. Right now I'm here, I have everything, all my tools, all my things that I use for my creative work with me in this wonderful gigantic backpack. I have this utensils with me as well. So I have over here a wooden spoon and wooden knife, but I did not like how this knife cuts my produce, so I got another one, and this is quite handy because it has a cover and I can just, you know, put it in and put it in a little pouch, and I'm ready to go. So what I wanted to mention is that it's really easy. After this last juice fast, I got to the point of simplicity, and that's what I wanted initially actually, because it's when I just started being raw, I would prepare gourmet raw foods, some complicated meals, and I felt like I was overdoing that my body didn't really need that. But it took me 2 more juice fasts after my first one 2 years ago to really get my body used to the simplicity and to follow it through, and I really enjoy that. So I don't need much. I just, you know, literally I have my towel with me all the time, and I just cut my cantaloupe right here in nature and I eat it. That's all about it. So it's so easy, it's so simple to do. It digests really quickly as any juicy fruit would do. My digestion improved even furthermore after this third juice fast. Everything comes out of me literally within 15-18 hours max. Fruits even faster, sometimes they come out the same day, depending on the time of the day I eat them. But nevertheless, I noticed that nothing stays, so that's really good. I will just take out the seeds from the cantaloupe and I'm going to eat it. My spoon is right here. I prefer wooden utensils, I just love them. I think that this one is a bamboo, but nevertheless it feels good to use wood for me. I just love wood a lot, and I have a little bucket over here set up for the seeds, so I'm just gonna go for it, and I think I will finish the whole cantaloupe because I do feel hungry by now. What happens with the fruit is that fruit satisfies this feeling of hunger pretty quickly. It also hydrates the body, it gives vitality, a lot of vitamins and minerals and all these good things, and this, you know, it just vibrates on the same level, on the same vibrations with me. I feel like that after the juice fast I've done so far, and it resonates with me on a very deep level. It nurtures all my senses, sense of smell, sense of taste, sense of texture. Just all the senses are being nurtured, as well as I get a lot of nutrition from that. So I really enjoy this simple lifestyle that I've discovered for myself, and also it does not take time to prepare anything. Before, when I went raw, I would prepare some fruit bowls. So I would put some bananas, some berries, some apples or pears, whatever was in season, and I would, you know, sprinkle it with the cacao powder and some coconut nectar, so maybe even put some nuts on top of that. And right now I find it to be too complicated for myself personally. But all of you guys, you know, just I want to say that go with your body, feel what you need. You know, there is so much abundance of fruit, of raw foods, and you can choose whatever you like for yourself. So I go with my intuition of what I feel is right for me at the moment. Yesterday I ate peaches. I ate a lot of peaches for my lunchtime. I also ate apricots. So I don't necessarily do mono meals. Sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. Uh, like today I really felt like raspberries and cantaloupe, and I'm just gonna go for it. And also, I have not tried bananas yet, so today is day 15 of breaking the juice fast. Basically 15 days I'm eating, and I have not tried bananas yet, and there are other fruits I have not tried yet as well. I didn't eat apples yet, I didn't eat pears, so basically I was eating mostly melons and watermelons and berries, peaches, apricots, these kind of things. Yeah, so I'm gonna enjoy my meal. It always tastes so good. Ripe fruit is the best fruit. And I know people say that melons should be eaten apart from everything else. In my case, personally, I find myself that I want to have two different kind of fruits most of the time. Sometimes I do go for one kind of fruit, and I digest them fine, so they're digesting fine. I don't have any kind of issues with combining melons with something else, like with some other fruit, some juicy fruit. I would not try combining melon together with nuts, let's say. And as for nuts in general, I feel that after the last juice fast, I don't really feel like eating nuts. So I've tried some Brazil nuts recently. They came out of me in 15 hours. That I found it very nice, and I really don't crave nuts as much as I used to before. I guess it's just that I don't need much of those anymore, and I believe that for every person it might be different. So if you like nuts, go for it. And I would just eat them separate from everything else because I find it easier on digestion again. So that was my take on nuts, and I'm just gonna continue eating my melon with my raspberries. It actually tastes good together. I like it. Sometimes I don't mix it like this. Sometimes I eat melons first, and then after 10 or 15 minutes I would eat raspberries. But it does taste nice together. I like it. I'll just go for it. Just feel this strong connection to our planet, to everything and everyone around me. When I eat raw food after the juice fasts, I just feel it. It's such an amazing, wonderful feeling, and I wish that a lot of us would feel the same way. Connected and present and full of energy, full of vitality. That would be so nice. It smells amazing too. It smells so good. I actually decided that I'm gonna eat raspberries a little later. So I'm gonna finish my cantaloupe, and for raspberries I'm gonna wait 10-15 minutes and see if I even want them. Because sometimes I'm just full with this. So I finished my cantaloupe, the entire thing. It was really nice and delicious. And as for the cantaloupe peel, I'm going to juice it. I do not throw it away. That's gonna be about 16 ounces of cantaloupe juice out of this. so I'll just take it home with me and juice it later. And as for raspberries, I'm gonna wait and see how I feel, and if I feel like eating those, I'm gonna do that. If not, then they're gonna be for tomorrow. So that's what I do for my lunch, and I will be back with you for my dinner time. Hey guys, I'm back home with you, and I'm about to make my second and the last meal for the day. It's gonna be cucumber noodles with some heirloom tomatoes and some very simple seasoning. I discovered that my body doesn't need complicated things anymore. I don't want them, so I eat really simple. As you know, I eat fruits for my lunch and I eat some vegetables for my lunch. I also found out that I don't want to eat any lettuces or any green leaves so far. I might do them in juices or smoothies, but for the last 15 days I haven't even tried them, and that feels really good. I've tried some nori and it went through really fast and everything was okay. I just feel like I ate nori, I satisfied this need for my minerals, and that was fine. So far I don't want that, but in this salad that I will show you, you can add some nori, you can add some garlic or onion, and I don't use those either. I don't add onion or garlic. I noticed that my stomach just doesn't take raw onion anymore, and I don't feel like eating garlic also. So I'm gonna show you what I make and what I eat for the last meal of the day. Here's my spiralizer. Here I've got some cucumber, I've got some heirloom tomatoes, really beautiful tomatoes. It's very delicious as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spiralize my cucumber. So I've got my cucumber spiralized. It was very easy to do, and I use this part as well. I'll just chop it to my salad. And it's not going to be enough space, so I'm going to be using the bigger bowl. So I'm just going to cut my heirloom tomatoes. I'll go for this one. Okay, and what I wanted to say is that eating that simple really not only improves digestion a lot, but also it gives me more free time. I do cook for my son, but I found out that making simple meals for myself really gives me a lot of time to do other things, like make videos or do some creative work. And I really appreciate that I've got this time. Also, when I eat my food, it doesn't make me heavy, it makes me really light, and I feel this vital energy from fruits and vegetables going into my body. I feel empowered, I feel a lot of energy, and it's been really amazing to feel this way. It feels really great. So I do different kinds of dressings for this salad for cucumber noodles, and actually it's not the dressings I used to do before. Before I would put some I would do some cashew dressing, some avocado dressing. Now I just go for juice. Actually, I do either lemon juice or lime juice and orange juice. I found out that orange juice is really delicious with these vegetables, and so recently I've been enjoying that. So for me, if tomatoes are smaller than the heirloom tomatoes, I would use 2 tomatoes. I also add some Celtic sea salt sometimes. And also recently I discovered that I don't need much salt anymore as well. So what I started doing, instead of adding some salt, I got this really nice seasoning, and it's only kelp or dulse, and that's what I use for my salads. So I'm gonna go with kelp today. Just sprinkle some on top, and it tastes salty, so that's nice, and it has minerals, it has vitamins. It's really a great addition to any kind of a salad. So I would also add sometimes some peppercorns or some red chili flakes, but they're almost gone, so I'm not gonna put those today. And what I also do is that I can add either lemon or lime juice, but today I'm gonna go with orange. And I got this really nice citrus juicer, and that I don't need to use the big juicer to get my citrus juice. I really enjoy it, it's so easy and fast. And I only use half of the orange for that. And if there are some seeds, I can just strain them through the sifter. So just go ahead and I pour over this orange juice. And I also like to add some ginger to it. Some grated ginger for some spice. And I'll just toss it all together. And there you go, that's my second meal. It's more than enough for me. I tried to eat the second bowl like this and it didn't work, it was too much. Sometimes I would also eat fruit before I eat my salad. So let's say I have my dinner at 4:30 or 5 in the evening, and I would just, start with some fruit, and then after half an hour I would eat this salad. So this way I feel really nurtured with my food and with the fruits and with the salad. And there you go. That's gonna be my second meal and the last meal of the day. It's very easy to make, it's very fast as well, very nurturing, very light, and I find it really helpful after breaking the juice fast. Go easy on yourself and go slowly with getting complicated if you would want to go more complicated meals. But that's what I do for myself, and I feel great, I feel really amazing, and I plan to stick with it. With this third juice fast, a lot of foods that I would eat after my second juice fast, the longest juice fast, those cravings for those foods just went away. Like I ate a lot of nuts, as I mentioned, after my second juice fast, but now I don't even feel like eating those. I feel that a lot of mental and emotional things got worked out for me, and so I feel that I don't need to come to food for comfort. So I come to food for energy now, and that feels really amazing. Also, some of you guys asked me if I use any probiotics, and I want to share with you that I do use probiotics. Especially I use them almost every day after my second juice fast, because I was doing enemas from time to time. It was really hard for me to move the old gunk out of my body sometimes. So I used those, and I found that it's really important if you use enemas to use some probiotics to replenish the good gut bacteria afterwards. After this juice fast, I didn't use enemas during this juice fast, but I really wanted to improve my gut flora even more, so I use probiotics from time to time, not every day, and I'll share with you what I use. So I use this Puridyme Life Biotic from Luca Rona's website. It's really good. It's very pure probiotic. It's a powder, so this powder I just take one little scoop like this. It's a very small scoop like this, and I just dissolve it in water and I drink it in the evening. But I don't use it that often anymore because I don't really feel like I need it. This probiotic is really good also to make homemade yogurts, nut yogurts, like coconut yogurt, almond yogurt, and things like that. I do it for my son and his friends sometimes. And I also found this BioK Plus vegan probiotic. It's liquid, and I found that liquid works faster and it's more efficient, I would say. But both of them are really good. So this one I give to my son. He eats cooked food, so his digestion was not quite well recently, so I give it to him, and I took some myself and I really liked how it worked. So I took maybe like one of this a week ago, and this one I bought for my son, and I just decided to share it with you. So that's it for what I eat in a day and what I do in a day. So now I'm home. Soon my son is gonna come home. I'm not gonna eat this meal right now. I'm gonna keep it until 4:30 or 5 o'clock because I'm not hungry yet, and it's 2:49 right now. My son gets home and we spend time together, we play, and then we get ready to sleep. That's how my day goes. Thank you so much for asking me to film this video. I really enjoyed doing that. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you would like me to post from time to time some recipes, some simple raw vegan recipes for you guys. I would love to do that. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if it was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.